we go. And we add caster to change the thing. Here we go. Yes. Alright. So we're having Whydude and Artavick as double Soviet from the bottom. This is Leng on the open with Austere, and Alex joining in here as the OKW player. On the caster side, I guess. Okay, Whydude already checking in here for that guard motor coordination, I guess. In the meantime, Alex very confidently picking JT. Okay, and here we have the 80 Overwatch for Artavick in the caster, yeah. Actually, 85 is gonna be at the open, I assume. Alex rather capping here with the Kubo, which is his first choice, joined by a Fox Grenadier, so not really going for the Fusil here, so nice sandbags from Lengmore. Send a go here for the middle instead. Trying to secure some VPs, I assume. So, not getting trained too badly here. The Cup is hosted by our fellow Chinese community. Little misplay here by Lengmo, I guess. Maybe a bit nervous. Capping here the resource point. No action at all, getting reloaded. Probably here by the manual reload ability. Let's cut off here from Alex. And a bit stuck here, but actually holding the fuel and repressing forward. But you're wisely here avoiding getting caught by the MG. A little bit of cover actually for Lengmo, that's very welcome, I guess. Using here Whydude with a good push to join and help out Artavick, which actually gives Lengmo the opportunity here to take over this part of the map. There's MG here forcing back conscript.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Keep going in, no, not going in to stop the decapture. Actually very scared of possible upgrade here, getting snared as well. We're here going for the push, firing straight to green cover here of Whydude. Alrighty, we have it. Fusiliers being called in twice already. No tier 1 yet from the OKW player. Yeah, Artavick quite strong here in the push, like Alex here really on backhand. Getting that crucial ammunition here, which has definitely hurt Alex here in getting those G43 upgrades.
AT grenades now available to all conscripts. Conscripts can now throw Molotovs.
Nice flank here from Alex with the Pioneer. Huge damage burst here from the Flame Pioneer. Oh, he actually wants to get that vibe here. Doubt he's gonna get it. It's quite dangerous here with his behind move, behind the enemy, like... So Artavick is retreating, possibly getting wiped here on the retreat. Lengmo retreating here wisely, to not have any further casualties in terms of models. In here very well suppressed, probably getting, actually setting up and threatened by that Soul Pioneer here, having 2 models. It's like really clinging here on that fuel with the Pioneer. Thus actually saving the decapture here. Yeah, MG repositioning worked out, actually securing here the map pressure. I think it depends. Sometimes you can, sometimes it depends on the streamer. I think they have to extra upload it like a video, so they usually don't. That's something special, yeah. Yeah, so far, yeah. Pretty good map control here of Leng and Alex so far. Definitely draining here some of the VPs for the allies. Alright, off's being called in, T1 set up in the base. Quite a rather late to possibly, but a bit late. So far not converted HQ, so very late upgrades here for Alex. Nice capture here from the VP from Whydude, really contesting that efficiently. 2-2 here, but yeah, lacking here with the damage since if the well placed can cover here, so Whydude really being able to hold out, having not having tagged yet at all, but yeah, playing here with a quiet guard. Quite nice Kugel usage here from Alex. Dushka is ready to secure the fuel control here for the allies. In terms of army strength, yeah, Artavick here possibly a bit behind since he's refilling his units here in the base. Both the Soviets not having tagged at all yet here, so possibly not gonna see an AA or a T-70 here. Really scared here of possible, yeah, conscript grenade packages, right, being applied to the conscript, snaring the Kubel. So now G43s are out. Nice cutoff here by Alex with the fellow officer. 2-2 slightly getting away here. Whydude really nice, actually defending the VP. Sitting behind in terms of the VP, but definitely helping out here. They're not losing too many VPs. Okay, getting the snare off here by the conscript. Or AMG going in here way too deep, but the misplay from Alex, possibly forcing the AMG to retreat straight away, I would say. That's not looking good here for Alex, being quite out of the position. Yeah, forcing here full retreat, possibly getting the wipe on the Kubel, being still... Yeah, he's gonna get that Kubel here. Quite a casualty here based on that very late fallback here from the Kubel. Very unfortunate here for Alex, it's gonna hurt. Okay, Leng going actually for the sniper against the Soviet player here. So we're gonna see a T-70 actually at the 10-minute mark, which is very, very late. We could acquire already the battle phase to attack here. Even though quite off any serious armor. Yeah, the sniper here, I guess, just to deal with the guards. 120 being acquired, so it's Whydude here going rather for a defensive build overall. So he really going down, I'm afraid, to the double flamer, yeah. Nice play here from Alex, underestimating the damage output here from the double flamer. Saving out. Alex going for the very late Rocketten. Alexia hitting a mine, really suffering here from the bleed and some serious casualties. No Panzer authorization obtained yet. So quite off here from any P4J. Meantime also Leng not really attacking here. But yeah, Leng being quite strongly here into the game with the sniper, surprisingly. Very strong. Very nice utilization here overall of the army composition. And yeah, getting here yet again the triple VP domination. Back. I'm also not having any T-gun yet. Oh yeah, now it's coming out. So I did also taking tier 3. Possibly rather going for the tier 4 here already. Now getting out the Zis gun. Really struggling with that 2-2 domination here. Let's make a bit struggling here, possibly lacking the T70 support here, which is right now rather helping out here Whydude and taking back here the map control against the Ost here.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Yet again, MG34 being mispositioned, yeah. Yeah, rather here the unfortunate choice against the 120 for Alex. Especially since there's so much green cover here in the castle. So now we have very fast counter triple allied VP control here. Alright, so Leng obtaining his phase 2 here. And authorization also being ready. Possibly being followed up by P4J here very soon. So far we become very even, as well as army value. Sniper being already on 10 kills, which is not that much of manpower overall, I guess, against the Soviet. But, I guess the 120 here trying to snipe that sniper here with a counter garage. It's gun connecting the shot here, but they're slightly missing here the range for the follow-up destruction. Yes, but really painful here for the guards, really all doing its job here. Very nice utilization here from Leng with its sniper. Quite the invasion. Okay, we're gonna see a P4 here from Leng coming in. Yeah, the MG34 really forced back yet again. Getting here the Shrek upgrades for fencing off a bit here the T70. Yeah, P4J and being able here to be quiet since of the lack of manpower here for Alex is again quite offensively. Because we're not wiping the MGS, not even attempting so. Going up here nicely with the Artavick, which is quite low life. We're not getting here the cutoff.
We are losing a sector.
And we have it. P4 Pro is straight going for that VP. Alex yet again failing here and cutting off Artavick's fuel was like so far very well here in defending. Quite a risky push here, to be honest. Really setting it up, and now that could be a potential wipe here on the rocket and from Artavick. Might have to deal here with the thievery of his precious rocket, which would be very painful. Actually getting off the suppression, he's saving that rocket, and at least for now. Yes, definitely not gonna follow up with any smoke here. Alright, that's big. Also getting out here his T-34. Yeah, rather late time. Having to deal with the P4J very soon here. Actually using, very nice utilizing here the smoke grenade. Saving his rocket. Moving forced back here with the P4. Yeah. Whydude getting out here, very nice timing for his 85. So we very well countering here the regular P4 from Leng. Not reverting here with the AT. Oh, getting the sniper with a straight 120 shot. That's quite unfortunate here for Leng. Very fortunate wipe here for Whydude. Getting rid of that very annoying sniper, which caused him to bleed so far quite a lot.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Very nice utilization here of the heal for the Pack 40. Yeah, allies being down to 300 rupees, but rather having the upper hand here, getting out very nice, effectively the timings here of the tanks, while Axis on the other hand being rather a bit ahead here with the fuel possibly, and being rather late here in the timing of the tanks. Really lacking that time here to dominate the field for at least a while. Oh, actually, P4J died. Yes. I know P4J was cancelled, I guess. Okay, that's interesting. Very interesting choice here from Alex. Cancelled that P4J, going straight for the Panther, but just stealing here with the the 76. Possibly destroying that Ziscan here. Yeah, losing his tank here. Yes. Very unfortunate moment here, which possibly could have been prevented by Alex, maybe helping out with the P4J, but no, on the return, losing all his vehicles. Not getting here the finish on the 85. Alex also rather struggling here. Somehow not going for the final shot for the 76. Was getting nothing out in return here. Very decisive losses here for the Axis. Yeah, it was unfortunately a ground attack, was the T-34 slipping away here. And Alex being too scared, going here for the final push here and securing the kill. Having a little bit too much respect here for Artavick, and yeah, just not getting out anything. So Leng having actually quite confident amount of fuel, though, considering the recent casualties. So we might see here Bombay or Panther very soon. Probably banking also manpower for that. We're all a little bit ahead here with the VP, but yeah, that could turn very quickly here now. Probably Lengbo with the lack of armor now, more determined here and trying to hold that center here of the map. And in the meantime, Alex here almost getting that T70 here out of the game. T70 actually getting here very stuck, possibly getting killed by the Rakatan. That's a big kill here for Alex. Oh yeah, actually going in here with the Hurrah, trying to get that snare off, actually getting the snare off. Leading in the deletion here of the Panther. Oh no, actually bouncing the final shot. Well, not using that final smoke grenade. Simply getting away. I'm missing also Marsha. That's very unfortunate here for Artavick. We'll lose in return here. His precious Leng going actually for the Brum there. Getting here the kill on the Panther though in return. Getting though he's snared in return. Alex rather in an unfortunate position here. Yeah, not still the T76 actually getting away here. Possibly yet again getting away. To the very misfortune here of Alex. Will invest here very highly and lost his very precious armor, and meantime Leng trying to help out, in return losing here also the fuel control, so which will probably lead here to yeah, the further delay of new Axis armor, I'm afraid. A nice snare here from Leng. Yes, it's the lack of any Series AT vehicles, not being able here to follow up, I'm afraid. Getting another AT gun. Oh, barely getting away here. With the Bomber being marked. It's going for another Panther. It's regular pack shot here. Looks probably yet again being able to finish off at T-34. No. Getting out the next Panther. The question is, can Alex here actually yeah, come back from the received casualties here by Artavick and Whydude? That's the real question here. Ella's in a really strong position now, getting out another 85. Leng being still very far off from any Panther, so in a very scary situation here. Might get Giga dived next time, possibly losing his entire army here. So far I'm not possibly not aware here of the high threat. It's just 2 tanks against 5. Not a good situation here. Also 8 Overwatch being ready, so we might see here some serious ram from Artavick. Connecting here to shots by the S85 and the Panther. Possibly should able here finishing off at 85 here in the open, which definitely dived too deep here, solely. Yeah, finishing off 185. It's a very fortunate comeback here for Leng. That's exactly what he needed. Stopping that big roll here of the allied tank masses rolling upon them. Yeah, getting here some nice damage and veterancy here on the Pack 40. Possibly, yeah, now getting very hardly dived here by just 1 tank. Looking really here the snare and support here for the AT guns, falling back into the safety here of the OKW there. Connecting 1 shot.
We have 200 points remaining.
We're back here into the game. Helping out here with the infantry. Yes, 85. We're decently spotting that Panther. Yeah, so Leng possibly getting now. Oh, actually not getting a Werfer, I see. So. Interesting choice, I would say, to get here that Werfer with lacking any serious armor. So quite a risky move here, I would say. Wiped here another Fusilier by the 76. Yeah, 76 really wiping a lot of units this game here. Not diving with that Panther being a hefty price here in this match. Resulting in so many casualties here for the OKW player. Alright, getting now all those precious packs by the caddies. As the Aussie player here now being without any armor. But having now precious Werfer, I guess, to possibly deal with that allied infantry, I guess. Rumor possibly going down here, being AFK'd here, yes, getting deleted by Artavick and his SU-85. As in return now, Aussie player basically with nothing in the game. Getting really punished here for not choosing to get any Panther into the game. In the meantime, Alex here being on 135 fuel, rather getting himself here Obersoldaten. Very interesting choice as well. Very decent VP control here from the allies, yet again. Getting down that triple VP control. Very fast now, draining down the Axis yet again. It's Barrage here, possibly force retreating the MG, yes. Alright, Warfare's in. Ready to shoot. 85 here, just crewing that Raketen.
We have 100 points remaining.
Alright, fresh over in the game. Caddy Barrage here at the next Pack 40. Sorting here very likely into the loss of the Panzerwerfer and the Pack 40, yes. I see really finishing off the Axis, which just to go for a very vulnerable build here, not getting any Panther, the Austria player. The quite greedy build here, getting rather punished by the allies just diving in straight away with the massive tanks they can acquire and the decent health pool here of the 85s. Next Caddy Barrage coming in, the MG here, not doing too well. And getting punished as well here by the Mark and the quite huge amount here of the allies in terms of AT capabilities. And we have a surrender from the allies again, FME Axis of course. Alright, let's have a look at the units first, I guess. Starting with Artavick. A decent amount of kills here at 120, doing very well against the quite the amount of support weapons here from the Axis, right? Yeah, Pioneer with 12 kills, also doing very greatly. Conscripts, as expected, I would say. Nice with 3 here from the Su-85. Some kills, not too bad for the Caddy here. 27 kills. So I guess the tank of the game here, the 76. Really resulting in very high casualties here for the Axis, I guess. So for Whydude, his precious teammate with a very decently vetted Vet 2 this gun, followed up by 1 stick root and 120, yet again obtaining 5 kills. Yeah, Pioneers being a Vet 2, not too bad as well in terms of the repair speed, I guess. Yeah. Pretty decent kill count here, playing against the Austria for the guard rifles, and yeah. Also here, 23 kills on that. 85, doing pretty well, and yet again, equally 7 kills for the Caddy. On the Axis, we have, yeah, quite a lot of kills here at the Grants, like 35, 30 kills. Obviously, having to deal with that very high amount of 7-man conscripts, so having a rather high kill count. MG never being decrewed, which is quite decent, being at 16 kills, yeah. For the Ober, being rather new into the game, just 3 kills, 18 kills for never been upgraded Fox Grenadiers, which is actually surprisingly good here, for even reaching that 5 in the game, but yeah. Overall high casualties for the Axis, I'm afraid. Let's have a look into the final stats of the game. So yeah, having here 129 kills for Whydude with 160 casualties, which is quite decent considering playing against Austria. On the other hand, Artavick even doing better with 137 kills to 125 casualties against the OKW. Having some real decent damage also in terms of the Su-85, greatly helping out here Whydude on the open against the Brumbear. And yeah, overall, yes, Leng, I guess, yeah, with 150 kills, 119, quite similar here to Whydude, so we have rather clear front lines here in terms of kills, I guess, and casualties. Maybe Whydude having a little bit more kills than his direct opponent has casualties, so probably killing a bunch of units here from Alex overall, yes. At the army value, yeah, as you can see, Axis were dominating early on, then getting rather late out their tanks, and on top of that losing them, and yes, was losing kind of the control over the match, resulting into further casualties, which led to their final demise here in the end as, yeah, the Axis. So let's go. So we have now two allies at the bottom. We have Alex here going for Pathfinders on the open, and Leng for Soviets, Fred going for conscripts in the cast, and return Whydude on the open here with Austria. In the meantime, Artavick straightforward going in for the Axis, getting straight out a Fox Grenadier here.
Enemy is alerted to our presence. Prepare for counter-strike.
Yeah. Since Pathfinders are now locked at 1, only gonna see that one Pathfinder in this match, unless it's being rebuilt. I'm going straight for another conscript. Yes, otherwise here we have elite armor for Artavick being followed up by Spearhead here for Whydude.
Grenadier, ready for action.
Obviously playing here MG42 since there's no huge danger here of multiple Pathfinders. Leng getting here himself a very nice position, threatening the rather forward resource point here of Artavick, I guess. Yeah. Pioneer here very effectively spotting for the MG42, being positioned rather defensively, resulting in Alex being able here getting his hands on the enemy VP or connected to the enemy fuel point here on this side of the map. So we're straightly flanking around here and trying to cut off that fuel, so we're forcing away the Pioneer. Pioneer having to deal here quite effectively with 3 conscripts. Oh. And actually Rifle not getting suppressed here in return. Pioneer being forced back. Finally really losing here that very first duel against the Grenadier. Being rather flanked here, poorly positioned and not being in the green cover. Okay, second Rifleman rather going straight for the ammunition cutoff. Possibly getting, or actually not getting wiped in the end. Mikulon slipping away here. Getting that suppressant here, supported by the Pioneer. Just free to go yet again. So for Pathfinder it's 0 kills. East flank here from Alex, possibly not getting that wipe here. 2-1 being called in rather late here at 4 minutes. Let's see. Both being forced away as well. Late capture here of a quite defensive resource point for Alex. Yeah, 2-1 forcing away the Pioneer from decapping the ammunition. Overall we have a very small allied VP lead. And we're very fast here, attacking for tier 3. Possibly going for an AA, I guess. Pathfinder not getting any new models here, just scouting purpose, I guess. Again, not scouting the MG42, thus Captain being forced away. It's a wake of support of the 2-1 here, getting his hands on the allied fuel. Yeah, MG here quite in a decent position. Having the opportunity here to regroup. Alex retreating here, requiring some heal here in the base. It's not having a too high manpower bleed in return. Yeah, Alex got in his play and not decapping the ammo. Yeah, egg colon getting wiped. Leng going for tank hunter tactics. Which that's surprising me here. And not being able here to finish off the 2-1. In the meantime, Alex going for a rather late AI, I assume. Actually, in return, Leng not getting the A, possibly going for the T70, I guess. Okay, just flanking here, getting the wipe here. A late 2-2 here as well from Whydude. And then barely getting away. Yes, PTS counts. Possibly for dealing with the 2-1. Hiding here at the EP. Okay, Peter S here obstructing effectively the sandbag in the middle. Yeah, T70 about to join the combat here. It's getting that Browning. We're really hiding here. Now being revealed. And being ambushed yet again. 87 going in. Heading out. Like 40 as well. So Artavick Yeah, getting the Rakatan in return here. Getting the snare on the 2-2-2. And being able here to finish off the 2-2. Speed getting here the flag, no. An attack missing the target. More here. Really directing the Maxim here the correct direction. But also not willing to retreat here. I'm getting caught here by the Captain, yes. Regular mortar being called in as well. Meantime, Alex getting very pushed away here with the US. Something dangerous spot here. Might be actually missing the T7 here. Very fortunate here for Leng. Might actually not being able here to getting the final kill here in the 2-1. Hey, coming in here to help with the fuel efforts. LA is now being slightly behind with the VPs. Whydude here in a very decent position. I'm quite stuck here at the defense, not having the control over the ammunition. But at least a little bit of control here by the middle VP to stop the very heavy drain here on the VPs. Suddenly going in straight again, getting caught here by the Rakatan. So far very well positioned by Artavick. Meantime, Alex succeeding here in pushing Whydude a little bit further away here, getting back the control here over ammunition. Very fortunate smoke here for Artavick. Seem to not getting wiped at all. MG34 here is definitely securing Rakatan. Allies now being letting back into the game. Rather low VPs, but steady into the map. AA definitely endangered here by double puck for the years, taking out the AA here. It's quite a tough loss for Alex, which definitely used here as AA quite risky without any further intel ahead. She's quite greedy, and yeah, Unfortunately, resorting for him into the loss of the AA. Yeah, well, it's just one Pathfinder, so it's not that strong. Yeah, I guess Alex now definitely strongly in need here of some armor here, but yeah. Having actually quite the amount of fuel, but still lacking that major here to acquire any armor. Rather going here for the paratrooper than a Sherman or a Scott. Yeah. Thrawn really taking the prize on the Soviet as at 18 kills already. Almost wiping here the Pioneer. Just barely out of range here from their captain. Now going quite deeply in here. Going... I don't know what he's doing here. Throwing his 70 away, I guess. Yeah, quite the misplay here from Leng. It's definitely gonna hurt here in terms of holding the fuel. Decisive moment of the game, possibly. At least not being too far off here from T-34, but yeah. Return now, not getting back the fuel.
Forces are attempting to capture our territory.
In the meantime, Alex surprisingly back into the business here. J being built already, not really helping Leng, I'm afraid. 2-1, not making use here of the lockdown for getting increased resources, but rather getting repaired instead here.
Hands up here, ready for action. Get fire on that infantry! Engine hit! Losing power! Attained veteran status!
And Pathfinder's been banned in the cup for sadly providing not very fun matches to watch at and dominating the games straightforward. Yeah. Very boring and not entertaining. Oh, very decent hit here from the P4. Taking down the conscript. Very unfortunate for Leng, getting here very unlucky with being wiped in that possible moment here, I'm afraid. Well, Alex being pushed back here, having to deal with that Brumbear. Really lacking any return here. At least having tech the Major now, but unfortunately lacking that manpower here for any response here against the Brumbear. Getting possibly here double wipe from the US player. Okay, just captain going down. Unfortunately missing here the ability. Not finishing off the Brumbear. Not looking good here for the allies, I'm afraid. And looks really struggling with the manpower here to get any armor out. Leng now pretty far off, getting another T-54. Triple-C, very nicely flanking MG42, forcing it back.
Attempting to steal our sector. Pioneers ready for assignment.
Yeah, Grand Blob quite strong here for that one paratrooper. Yet again, Pathfinders not having any bars. Definitely training down here Alex with his DPS, resulting in that rather poor KD, I would say, of his so far. We can have a quick look, and yeah, it was just awful, and majorly based on the very lack here of, yeah, any weapon upgrades. We have another ability here. P47. Taking down here the P4J, which ends up being abandoned, I'm afraid. But getting finished off here by the Zis gun. To the Fortune of the US player. MG42 a bit out positioned here with no direction. Okay, now possibly trying to suppress here the Echelon at VP. So we have Jackson first here for Alex. Possibly to help out with the Brumbear. In return though, furthermore struggling with the main infantry, I'm afraid. So we're getting a wipe here at the Fox Grenadier, unless Alex is... Yeah, Alex getting here the wipe.
We're losing a capture point.
Yeah, Jackson still being AFK at the base. We Econ possibly getting wiped here. Yes. Like struggling here bad with the sheer amount of units distributed here over the map and the connected issue with the intense micro.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points. Contact! MG42!
Jackson should be going in now, helping out here. Sadly not connecting a shot. Whydude already having the Panther out. Getting caught here though by the conscript, not noticing the great danger here by the allies. Possibly, yes, calling in here. Frag bombs making out very lively. Yeah. Okay, connecting now the first shot here, but also the other player connecting 2 Pack 40 hits. Right now we have the first Scott here. Helping out with the Pack 40.
Clear.
Yes, Thomas, unless you have a penal player blobbing around with you as Soviets and just playing over 2 BPs on the map, defending you with early T-34, then it's not. Because that's how you do it. You don't play it alone. This team tournament. So, Leng getting out another T-34. He's snaring his straight at T-34, which might result in its unfortunate demise. It's on the Whydude's Panther here, and this nice team play here from Whydude and Artavick. Yeah, possibly Conscript going in. Actually, T-34 luckily getting away here. Which for now keeps the allies in the game. Right, KT here for Artavick at 26 minutes, not too bad considering the existence of a P4J. Really decent shot here. Jackson here, being out dealing with that KT. So unfortunately missing the shot, bouncing off here with the Ziscam, which is probably getting wiped out here by the barrage. Yes, it's getting dived in the meantime by the Panther. Yes. So far the losses in the early on here of the allies and the lacking fuel. Exciting so far the game here. So in return X being able to make a very confident aggressive plays and dominating the match. Hitting another rifleman. Turn killing possibly both the Pack 40s here, which are actually not that necessary anymore. Whydude, considering this very strong army composition here. Lenk's getting his hand there though on the Pack 40. Panther going in very confidently here.
We lost an anti-tank gun.
No, very unfortunately lacking that snares here. Having lost all the rifles, resulting into its final destruction here. Artavick now really falling apart.
We're losing a capture point.
So Alex straight pumping out another Jackson. But yeah, having fierce casualties here. Unfortunately.
Victory is slipping from our grasp. We have only 50 points remaining.
In the end, choosing tank counter tactics here, yeah, not really paying out, I would say. Looking now at possible abilities here to deal with the heavy armor from the Axis.
The tank gun is ready for action.
Thus losing yet again another tank.
We are suffering vehicle losses.
Okay, very confidently pushing here.
The enemy is encroaching on our
We're
territory.
getting, yeah, no, not taking out the Jackson, but possibly with the next shot, I'm afraid. Yes, and that's actually already the end for this match. Quite a decisive win here again for CenzoFC. As far in terms of the stats, let's start with the winner here being the Axis. Yeah, having quite a decent amount of kills with the Grenadiers. Overall, a lot of kills also for the Brombear, even the Panther. Destroying 3 vehicles, 6 infantry kills, doing not too bad. Panzerwerfer not being used, 9 kills in the 2-2. With 1 vehicle not being too bad as well for Artavick. Decent amount of kills for the Obers at that too. Very decent amount of kills here for the Volksgrenadiers, being like both. 20 kill count in like barely more than 30 minutes. Insane kill count here as well on the league, doing a great job in the game. And yeah, a lot of kills for the rather late Katie, and also a rather decent kill mount here for the 2-1 later, just setting up for increased resource income here for Artavick. As you can see here, very well displayed by the resource income. For Leng, we have a very low kill count here for the conscript, very struggling with the 2-1 overall, and yeah, his own losses in terms of armor, I guess. Alex, yeah, was not much to see, I'm afraid. Yeah, overall having very high casualties, but at least he managed to get his rifles at that free without any weapon upgrades, I guess. But yeah, let's back to the main menu and have a look at the overall stats of the game, I guess. Yeah, quite poor KD here for the US player, really struggling with Grenadiers and the Brombear, taking the price of the big plate here for unsupported rifles, I'm afraid, and yeah, rather way too late. Scott, also based on the bad fuel income, and yeah, it's not that much different here for Leng, dealing with the OKW, having a very poor KD, insane casualties as well, yeah, based on 2-1, mostly for the early game, and yeah, quite the amount of losses in terms of armor, quite struggling to the league, and yeah, quite the force here of the Axis infantry, I guess. In terms of army value, yeah, LA's in the beginning actually rather good into the game, with the game being fairly even, also in terms of VP. Then kind of falling apart with the loss here of the P70 and the AA. Not really managing to get back into the game with the X's here overall being too dominant, and yeah, quite struggling with the response here. Not getting back into the match, I'm afraid.